Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kendra and this is Kendra Full of Joy, and if you've never thought to subscribe or to say hello, I would love it if you did. I want to show you first, I want to show you this. I got it in the mail from Land's End. It actually came by Amazon. It's one of these, it's just called Pin Tuck, and it's got this feminine embroidery and I love the color. It looks pinker here from the camera to me, but it's a very very dark burgundy. It's beautiful. It's perfect for autumn. It's 3/4 sleeves, and I hope it fits over my ample hips. Them's birthing hips, you know. Okay, I've got a junk store haul, and I will show you that in just a minute. How about some focus? There we go. So, I planned to make tacos today. Instead, I'm doing hoagies and broccoli salad. You know, it's got like dressing, and it's cold. It's got sunflower seeds, just stuff in it. And so that's always real popular here. I want to show you what, at the end of this video, you'll see some stills, and one of them is when I went to the junk store, consignment store, whatever you call it. There was a woman there, really, really sweet, and I could hear newborn kittens the whole time I was shopping. So I just followed I passed one of the guys that worked there, and I said, you know, that's the nature call for any woman in here is to come see what these kittens are, you know. So I went up there, and she was bottle feeding one. It was 2.5 weeks old. She had 3 males, all orange and cream, and their eyes are all open. And it must have been closer to 3 weeks, I bet. Eyes are all open, and she said her daughter pulled one out of a sewer grate or something, I don't know, and it was stuck down there. And the other 2 were still not down there, but would have been. So she put them in a bag and brought them home to her mother. And she's had them. They were 2 days old, they figure, when she got them. So I was asking her questions, you know, and my husband won't let me have a cat. I don't blame him. I mean, we've been down some trails in our marriage, and some of them did involve animals that I got tired of. We got a lab when I had 2 boys in diapers, and that was not a good idea. Anyway, we never did have a cat. I'm allergic to cats, but this is a baby, and it was drinking out of a bottle. Anyway, I took a picture and I sent it to my husband, and it said, and she said, you know, a lot of people have asked, you know, is this, can I take it? I'll take one off your hands and help you. And she said she needed help, but the kind of people that are offering look like they're barely housed themselves. And I know she was beating around the bush, and I couldn't. But anyway, I sent my husband a picture of a cat while she's I'm so sorry. She was not breastfeeding the cat. She was bottle feeding, little bitty bottles, you know, like this. And she had a towel wrapped around it and giving it milk. And I took a picture like that. And you'll see that picture. Well, I sent that picture to my husband, and I said, honey, it was free. Its name is, and I gave my husband's name. And he sent back a response, and it said, bleh. He's not a cat fan, although he had a cat before we got married. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to show you this now. Right, the first thing is a Midnight Made, handcrafted in the Pacific Northwest by Jessica Baker. And they're Seahawk colors, football. And so I'm going to wear those on Seahawks games. And I had zero need for another black poodle, but I saw her and she was homeless. She was unhoused, and she's a beanie baby. What's her name? Oh my gosh, what is it, a boy? Let's see. Gigi! And she was born in 1997. Well, that's something, because I have a child that was born in 1997. That was my surprise. He was a big surprise, I'll tell you what. I didn't know I was pregnant. Somebody told me I was by the way I was acting, and I said, you're crazy. And somebody went and got a pregnancy test, and I was floored, just floored. Both my kids were already graduated. So anyway, here we go. I got this too. exclusively for Mary's. Who's Mary? Oh, Martha, not Mary. Is that Mary? Macy's, Kendra. My glasses are right here. Anyway, I liked it. It's Halloween, and it'll go in my autumn box. And then I got this, and it's going to go on the entryway table. It's just cute as can be with Scarecrow. I got a set here of pumpkins. Aren't they cute? I need to cut that off. The set was $2. I remember that. I don't remember the other prices. More bears. These aren't Boyd's bears, I don't think. Yeah, that's a Dollar Tree or something looking, or Joann's, $4.99. But I did not pay that for them. So I've got a him and her. And her basket doesn't open. It's just, you know. And then I got two for the well-dressed. It's an oven mitt. Well, that's not me. Well-dressed. KD design. And I thought that would go for summer. And I'll put that in my summer box. I love it. They're new. They're thick. Have you ever gotten an oven mitt from the Dollar Tree and burned the stink right off your hands? Yeah, I have. I will never ever buy another oven mitt or pot holder from the Dollar Tree. I was so upset. Anyway, neither of these things are breakable. I got 3 cards here. It's Happy Fall, y'all. And I paid $3 for it. Do you think that was too much? When I think about what cards cost, unless you get them at the Dollar Tree, they're expensive, so I didn't feel too bad. And then I got this one, and that is the Pacific Northwest Sasquatch. I don't know, but it could be the legend from Boggy Creek Monster. When I was 12, my mother took my girlfriend and I to the drive-in to see the legend of the Boggy Creek Monster. The story was he was from Arkansas, and he was a real thing, and he was very scary. It was a super scary movie. Lots of jump at you, scare you, rah, kind of stuff, you know. Have I told you all this before? It's hilarious. I don't remember which girlfriend it was. It was either Debbie, Elizabeth, or another one before that, like we were even younger. Okay, so what happened was we came home from the drive-in. It's like midnight. You know, it was in the summer, so it was late. She goes her way in the house, my mom, and we go back to my bedroom. We get in our pajamas, and we're listening to who knows what on the record player, you know, an old school 45s record player, and not Karen or anything. So my mother, in the meantime, had gone around to the backyard window and scratched on the screen. We heard a noise, the record player's going, we're laughing. We didn't know what it was. We ignored it. Something. My brothers were out in the living room or something. So finally, it's a tap, tap, tap at the window. Well, you should know that there was a boy named Mike who lived in the house behind us who would often tap, tap, tap at my window. We'd also blink our bedroom windows at each other. Our houses were back to back with a fence between, like an old school cyclone fence, like a metal. And so I'm like, oh, it's Mike. So we go to the window, open the curtains, and my mother is like, roar! At that point, it was a fight to see who was going to get out that bedroom door fast enough, because we didn't know in that flash what that roar was. We didn't spend any time looking, but we were sure it was the Boggy Creek Monster. Okay, that's enough. Here's the last card. Happy fall, y'all. Isn't that adorable? So here's the deal. All of this stuff that's left over is going to Miss Patient's house today. I'm getting it delivered to her because her mama says she needs to wait till Friday when she gets paid because she needs her gas for driving to work. And so I don't blame her a bit. And the reason I'm telling you that is I'm going to put this card in it. I'm not going to fill it out. I'm just going to put it in there and tell her, you know, you can give this to a friend or to your mama or whoever you want to give it to. Anyway, I think they're darling cards, and that's all I got. And I just had a ball today. I haven't been out like this in so long, alone. Usually I go with my husband. He drives and lets me out and pulls up to the curb and I get back in, but I'm trying to be active. I walked today a good bit. I don't hurt. I did take 3 Advil before I left. I also went to the grocery store and I just got the stuff for the sandwiches. I think I already mentioned that, and some salad. Yeah, I did. I remember now. And And so that's that. You should also know that there's something going on inside my mind or my body, or I don't know what it is. But I may have already mentioned this too, not today, but another day. But I'm smelling a smell. No matter where I go, I don't smell it 24/7. It comes on in waves. It can only be described as oxytocin to me, which is the love hormone. And I haven't felt this good. This is exactly what I'm telling you. When I tell you I have seasonal depression, opposite of what people usually have it, they get happy in the summer and they get sad in the winter. I have come out of it and I feel like a new woman. I just don't even feel like myself because it was so long. Anyway, does anybody else have seasonal depression? Because even if it's in the winter, I get you. I do. I get you. People don't get it being in the summer, though. And I don't know. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you've not thought to subscribe, I would love it if you did. It's so fun to get to meet new people. Say hi. I'll say hi back. Bye.